Hey guys, it's Monday morning. I think about 2:30, 3 o'clock. One of the nurses just came in and she checked my penis with the Doppler just to make sure that it's getting a good heartbeat and blood flow. Every time they check it, they said it's been doing really well, so that's awesome. I'm kind of just over being in the hospital at this point. I do believe that they're going to move me today to a less intensive care unit, so I won't be checked on as often. So that would be cool. Um, and then once they move it, I'll check in with you guys later. All right. Hey guys, it's Monday about 8 p.m. This is gonna be one of my last 2 nights here at California Pacific Medical Center. Tomorrow will be my last night. They ended up moving me out of the ICU this morning, so now I'm just in a regular floor. I have a room by myself. Tomorrow they'll be putting me up in a chair so I can try sitting up for a while, and then Wednesday before I go home, I'll be walking around a little bit. As the time's gone by, healing has definitely been better. The first couple days, I was just very tired and drowsy from all the pain medication, so I did sleep most of the time. Since I did have radial forearm flap, one of my arms is kind of put in a splint, and then the other arm that's holding the phone right now does have an IV in it, so it's kind of hard to be on my phone or anything like that. So that's why the updates have been very scarce. So I plan to be uploading all of these videos once I get home. I just want to make sure I have some good content for you when those videos do go out. So far, I'm pretty happy with my phallus. Dr. Kine was able to do the glandoplasty. He says that only happens in about 80% of his procedures, but he was able to do that. He did take off the bandages that was over that today, and I was very happy by the way that it looked. As far as girth, I'm very happy with that size as well. It does seem to be a pretty solid size. He did also say that it could get a little bit longer just due to gravity over time, with it getting pulled down. Overall, I'm pretty happy. My pain level has been pretty much at a 2 to a 4 out of a 10. Not that bad. The only thing I've been really struggling with is my bladder. The suprapubic tube that was inserted into my bladder has been very uncomfortable. Kind of feeling like I've had to pee the whole time. So honestly, that was the most annoying part. My leg kind of stinged for maybe like an hour to 2 hours, and then my arm will gradually hurt throughout the day if I move it wrong or something like that. But nothing that the pain medications won't help. Currently, I'm on Percocet. They've been giving me 1 to 2 tablets every 6 hours, and then also I have the IV Dilaudid. Anytime I push the button, I can get Dilaudid about every 8 minutes. I'm not really needing that. I usually only use that right before they turn me over to wash my body or before I go to sleep because I know it's going to knock me out. Other than that, I don't really have that many updates. Again, I do have a full day tomorrow of trying to be sitting up in a chair, so I'll definitely check in with you guys after that. Again, sorry for all the late updates. It's been very hard for me to be on my phone during this process. But I will definitely keep you guys updated and answer any questions that don't get answered. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Hey guys, good morning. Today is April, I believe, the 3rd, 2022. I will be going home tomorrow, Wednesday. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I just woke up. Honestly, one of the hardest parts about being in the hospital is my anxiety. It kind of sucks, not being able to get up or really do anything. When I was in the ICU, I had a bunch of heart monitors and cords all over my body. I had an IV and a heartbeat thing on my left hand, and then obviously the splint on my right hand, so I could honestly barely be on my phone. It's also a very weird feeling to have to go to the bathroom, but then not be able to get up to pee. So you also have to get used to that. That was very difficult for me to get used to. Luckily, I haven't had to poop yet. I've only just been really gassy, which is good because I don't think I'd really want to do that here in the bed with the bedpan. I'd rather do it at home. Today, I think I said earlier, one of my last videos, that I'll be sitting up in a chair today, so hopefully that's good. Hopefully that doesn't hurt too much. I'm more excited about, being able to be in a different position instead of just on my back. Like, I've been laying on my back since Friday, since I got out of surgery. So that's kind of annoying. It's caused my back to hurt a little bit. Other than that, the hospital stay has been alright. Most of the nurses are very nice, and they cater to you to whatever you need. Luckily for me, my hotel's in San Francisco, so I get a little breeze through some of the windows in here. But because they want you to keep your penis warm, you do have to have like 2 washcloths rolled underneath it to prop it up, and then also a sheet, and then also a warming blanket. For me, I run hot all the time, so I'm literally naked. Other than that, I'm still hot. So I asked for like cold washcloths, a bunch of water. My girlfriend bought me a fan, so that helps too. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying when you're hot or itchy and you can't really do anything about it. You just kind of have to lay there. So I've definitely suffered from several anxiety attacks while being in here. Luckily they do have medicine that can help you. It just sucks that you have to go that route or rely on something so you don't freak out. Yeah, and it's weird too. Like, literally your body is so weak. Like, I'll try to move my leg and it just starts like shaking hella hard. Having been laying down since Friday after my surgery, you haven't really used any muscles or anything like that, so your body's pretty weak. So sitting up later or walking tomorrow will probably be very hard. It's also kind of hard for me because I'm used to sleeping on my side. But while being in the hospital, I've had to lay on my back. I feel like sleeping on my side would crush my penis, honestly. They want you to, spread your legs and then have it propped up on a couple of napkins or a couple of washcloths. So I don't think that would work too well. So that's kind of annoying as well. Yeah, so your life is kind of just laying in a bed for 24 hours a day, hoping that you sleep most of the time so time passes. But luckily for me, I've had some visitors, and so they can visit from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that takes away most of the day, honestly. By the time they leave, I'm ready for bed. So that works out pretty well. Usually in the morning, around like 3 or 4, that's when the nurse comes in and like washes me. 2 people come in and like give me like kind of like a sponge bath, but with wet washcloths, like wet wash things. Kind of like the dude wipes that I showed you, but these are like generic, non-scented type of cloths. So kind of help me. They'll kind of like help like turn me over and wash my back, and then turn me on the other side and wash my back, and that kind of hurts. But it does make me feel better in a way that I don't feel like I stink as much. I don't really feel like I stink anyway because I'm not really doing anything. But just like feeling fresh does definitely help. Like I said, today is Tuesday, so I will be leaving tomorrow, which is great. So I've already been here. This is my 4th night right now, and then tonight, which is Tuesday night, that will be the last night. I'm going to be discharged Wednesday. Again, for all of you, I'm sorry for not updating so often. Throughout the days, it's been very hard to even like hold my phone up, like I said, because I have one arm on a splint, and then my other hand had an IV, and then like a heart pump monitor. So it's been hard to even just like hold my phone up or move my phone without feel like I'm pulling the IV out of my arm. Luckily now that I'm not in ICU, I don't have any of those things on my chest, just the IV in my left arm, so that's good. It makes it a little easier, but still definitely hard to type. with only my left hand. Even though I am left-handed, it's very difficult for me to text or be on my phone. So for all of you guys who like said good luck or wishing me the best, I did try to respond to all of you the best that I could. Sorry if it wasn't the biggest thankful wish ever, but I like to say thank you to everyone. It's just very hard to even like be on my phone. But yeah, other than that, I'm looking forward to being able to sit up in a couple hours. I don't know what time they'll do that. Maybe after breakfast, after I eat something. They usually give me breakfast around 7. And then I'll definitely do an update after that. Just tell you guys how it went. And then I'll definitely be updating you guys tomorrow on walking. And then actually leaving the hospital. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm definitely over the hill on the way down, you know what I mean? There's only today and then half a day tomorrow left. I'm supposed to be discharged at like 11 or 12. So that's awesome. Pain-wise, I feel like some of it is just like soreness of not really moving, laying on my back, not using any of my muscles. There was definitely pain in my right arm where they took the graft. Sometimes I'll like accidentally move it a certain way or kind of like jerk my wrist on accident a certain way, and it hurts really bad. My leg, it did sting for like a day, maybe for like a couple hours, but nothing too much with that. The phallus itself, it doesn't necessarily hurt. I do have some feeling though, so when it gets moved to like be cleaned or have the heartbeat checked on it, it does hurt sometimes where the sutures were. So I do feel that for sure. I did have an incident with my catheter the first couple of days that was causing me a bunch of pain, more discomfort than any of the wounds itself. For some reason, it felt like I just had to go to the bathroom. Like, even though the catheter was draining, I just felt like it wasn't enough. And I did notice that the catheter through my penis, the tip of that, it did have a lid on it, and it did come out. So pee was like going through the normal catheter, coming back, and then going out my penis. So that was very discomforting. So once we made sure that was plugged in, and then we've been cleaning out my catheter bag very often. It has definitely helped suppress the discomfort. Either that or I've just gotten used to it. There's also some bladder spasm medicine that they've given me, which also has helped as well. So that's pretty cool. Alright, well yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a couple of hours after I'm able to sit up. I'm about to go back to sleep. I said it's like 2:30 in the morning. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, today is day 4 post-op of my phalloplasty. Today is Tuesday, it's May 3rd, 2022. I will be leaving tomorrow. So that's exciting. I think discharge is about 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. I was able to sit up in a chair today. I did do that about 2 times. The first one, it kind of hurt a little bit getting used to sitting down. I was worried kind of about smashing my balls and my dick. But the second time I did it was much easier. Throughout the whole day, I've been kind of gassy, feeling like I've had to go to the bathroom. I did try a couple times, but honestly, it just felt very uncomfortable sitting down. So I'm kind of just waiting. Hopefully, I can just hold that off till tomorrow when I get home, to maybe I can be more comfortable. Maybe take some more stool softeners and stuff like that, so it gets a little easier. But it is definitely uncomfortable to sit down without a medical donut or anything underneath you. since you do have a bunch of stitches because of the vaginectomy, and then stitches from all around your balls and the penis itself. Standing up with the penis for the first time was very interesting. It does feel like a 2-pound dumbbell just dangling there, so it's definitely something that I'll have to get used to. It could, get less heavy based on when swelling goes down, or just my body getting used to that feeling. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, it feeling more of a part of me and not just something on my body. But physically, I do like the way that it looks. It looks very well. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to how it heals up. The size is pretty good. The width is pretty good. So I'm very happy in that department. Tomorrow, before I leave, I will get to walk around a little bit. I was walking a little bit today, just from like my bed to the bathroom and my bed to the chair, just a little bit. I was able to sit up in the chair for about an hour until I got lightheaded. At that time, I just needed to lay back down. It doesn't sound like a lot sitting in a chair, but once you've been laying down for 3-4 days straight, it takes a lot of energy to do anything other than that. So I'm currently just laying in my room. This is my last night here at the hospital. I'm very excited, looking forward to tomorrow being able to go home, sleep in my own bed and just relax, watch my own TV, and not have to deal with nurses coming in every hour, changing your IV or giving you a shot or giving you medicine. I would just like to say thank you to everyone who's been checking in on me, wishing me well wishes. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I've been getting a lot of people asking me questions. Always feel free to message me or comment in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer your questions. I will be updating you guys tomorrow with a video update of me leaving the hospital, and then when I get home, and at that point I'll be uploading all these videos. Alright guys, so I'll check in with you later. Have a good night.